Hey guys, what is up? This is 396 Gaming, and I just wanted to let you know that my microphone messed up in this video. And
It's so funny! Let's go!
Joe, shut the fuck up. It's not that funny. No one fucking asked your opinion, you dumb... Oh, anyway. So my microphone messed up in this video, and I figured it'd be a fun idea to do a little, like, sports commentary, or, I'm not sure what you call this, guys. I'm not a sports guy. I don't fucking know. But I'm gonna basically talk about what's going on and update you as if this were some sort of basketball game on the radio. So everyone started, we're all panicking, we don't know what to do. There's a guy with really long arms and really big hands. I punch him in the face like a faggot. And then I'm running down, I'm making sure no one's following me. I jump down, and it looks like this is gonna hurt, and I stick that landing. Holy crap, a good play seen by myself. I'm gathering some berries for some supplies. I assume I'll be eating those later. I have no idea though, even though I do have an idea of what I did with those berries. But I have no idea in this moment. Why the fuck am I doing this? I sound like a fucking retard. So you may be asking yourself, what the fuck is this guy doing? And in this moment, I have no fucking idea. But, as you can see here, there is an evolution event, and it was acid rain, so I decided I better build a little house to keep out that acid. And so I build a little house, I'm gathering resources, and we'll cut to where I actually fucking build the thing, because this is fucking annoying. Alright, so with this roof piece, I got it built, I'm in my little shelter, and I don't gotta worry about that acid rain anymore, destroying my clothes, even though my clothes were almost completely broken. And thus, I avoid the acid rain and basically sit here until it goes away, which is really boring, so I'll skip to the next part. So as you can see here, I don't really give a shit about all the cannons going off, but there is an herbivore drop, so I decided to look around to see if there's anyone I can pwn. And to my luck and gratitude, there is one person, but luckily he's a dumbass and not some pro like me, and he tries to sneak up around some rocks, so I sneak up on him like a fucking ninja, but unfortunately I'm not certified and I haven't gotten my certificate yet, so I actually missed my first bow shot, but luckily he is running like a coward and I got a few lucky shots on him, as well as a few extra from when he actually ran. As you can see now, he is hurt bad. He can no longer run due to his bones that are broken. And I get the final kill on him, and I get that extra experience points due to I get the quote-unquote hunter. I don't get fucking hunter points when I kill other people. Fuck game. As you can see here, I am dying very quickly. In fact, I don't know how I lived through this shit. What the fuck was I thinking when I ran up half health up to all those bugs and was like, oh, this looks like a good idea. Anyway, I managed to get all of his loot anyway, and something sounds like it's running up behind me, but I think it was just that turtle. Anyway, I loot the dude, get a bunch of cool shit. Let's go to the next scene. So, as you'll see in this little clip, I really don't give a fuck about my bow, and I just start bashing it up against a tree, and it breaks, but I had the resources there because that's just how I roll. Anyway, I'm waiting for this drop because it's about to be out of bounds, and usually these drops give semi-good loot. This one literally had just meat on it. I think it had some other stuff, but nothing I really listed in, so I said fuck it and threw all that shit on the ground. And then I realized when I threw it all on the ground that it broke it, and then I got flustered and started running. I'm literally probably not even 10 seconds away from where I just was, and there seems to be a campfire and a dude who is actually at the campfire, so I decide to lay down, give him my stamina, and it looks like he's taming a fucking T-Rex and possibly something river. And so I was like, well shit, if he's taming that shit, all I gotta do is kill him and get all that shit. So I start shooting my bow at him. He runs like a little coward, a shield on like another coward. Anyway, so I get stuck on this fucking Rex's tail. I'm flustered because I'm about to be able to tame a T-Rex if I kill this guy. So I'm trying to get up on this rock and see him from every angle. But it turns out that he was actually hiding behind the other rock, which I didn't expect, but he was. And actually he wasn't. He was hiding on it. I fought. And I'm just shooting left and right at this dude. He puts his shield up for a second. I get a few lucky shots on him, maybe one or two hitting him, and I am freaking out. The Rex caused it to lose a level probably, and this guy, about this time I realized he's not trying to fight me, he's trying to run because that Rex is about to be tamed. That Rex has one more bite before it is tamed, and saw there, he was checking it. He checked to see how far that Rex was tamed. And so I'm freaking out right now. I realize this. I'm getting even more flustered. I'm trying to get all my shots in on him. At this point, he's trying to dodge me and put up his shield. And so this is the point where I freak out. I say to myself, hey, I'm gonna die. His Rex is almost tamed. He's just gonna kill me. But luckily, I got a shot off and his shield broke. Then he calls his Rex on me, and I thought this was the point where I died, and I got that final shot on him because that Rex could not get around the rock. I get myself a Rex, and I just killed a dude who had a Rex tamed. And at this point, I'm getting it leveled up, and I think that's what I do for the rest of this video, is just level up this Rex. And I'll cut to the next scene for you guys. So in this clip, I was looking for that extra oomph to make my dinosaur awesome, and I just happened to see this loser on a parasaur, and I thought to myself, what the fuck is he doing on a parasaur in the top 6, the final 6 people? So I decide, what the fuck, I'm gonna kill him, get those extra hunter experience points. So I start attacking his fucking little baby parasaur, and he starts running, scared out of his mind shitless, and his parasaur runs out of stamina, so he jumps off and thinks, oh, I'll run away on foot. Bad idea. I upgraded the attack damage on my Rex, and he's kind of badass. So me and my Rex got some levels. It was a good time. And I'm going to play this clip out a little longer than what I planned on, because there's a frame that I want to show you right here. And it just made my heart so warm, because this motherfucker, this idiot, made fun of my headset not working, and I wanted to show it off. I wanted to show the world who bullied me in high school. I mean, the start of the game, who was boss. This is who won. I won, Joe. I won. It was me.
It's so funny! Let's go!
At this point, we're all being pushed into the middle of the arena. We're all being pushed on this giant platform. And I'm looking around. I can see 2 mammoths and a few other dinos. Nothing big, and a few other dinosaurs in the distance. At this point, I'm thinking, well, they have multiple dinos. They may team up on me. I need something up my sleeve. I have nothing up my sleeve, so I level up what I could. There's a mega evolution coming in, and it's mega fog, and that was just up my alley. That's what I needed. And so I moved because people knew where I was standing. I figured if they were going to attack, that was their point, that was their chance. I'm trying to wait it out, because the longer you wait to attack, your dino has stamina at that point. If your dino has stamina, there's a better chance you're going to survive. As you can see in the comments right now, there's a guy, Poop Man. He's commenting, I kill you. And I said he had 2 Sarcos. That was incorrect. He had 2 Spinos. And I watched him tame them. Actually, I didn't even try to kill him because he was taming them at the time. Or they were already tamed at the time. And I was scared. I'd just gotten my T-Rex. I didn't want to have to die there. I figured best show up in the final countdown, and if I'm lucky, there's going to be other survivors who can help take him out. But as you can see here, I'm waiting to attack anyone, because if you are the last to attack, everyone is out of stamina, they are weak, they're bloody, and that's when it's best to attack, in my opinion. But I got lucky and I noticed no one was over here, so I tamed a few dinosaurs and got back on my Rex, and I ran into combat. I didn't realize that these dinosaurs weren't tamed until I ran directly up on them. I realized no one had tamed them, and then I see the guy with the 2 Spinos and the T-Rex, and if he were to attack anyone, it'd be me, because I have the other T-Rex. Yeah, that guy has a mammoth or 2, but I have a mammoth or 2 as well. So, knowing who he's gonna go after, I face it, and as you can see here, I'm trying to get them to attack that T-Rex, and they go in for the kill. Well, at least one of them does, and I try and call them back, and it is too late because he attacks and everything just goes into chaos. As I'm sitting here, I'm trying to get one of the Spinos down, because typically the dinosaurs are a lot weaker if you pinpoint them when the rider is not on them. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's what I find happens with these dinosaurs. At this point in time, I quickly change my tactics, and I start going for that Rex, because the less I have to worry about that Rex being in the final battles, or the last few dinos alive, the better it is on me, because the Rexes have a shit ton of attack power, and they have really high health. They're not very well maneuvered, but they have a lot more power and health than any of the Spinos. So I'm not really worried about the Spinos, I'm just trying to get that Rex down. At this point, that Rex runs, and I realize I have very little stamina, so I kind of run out there. Plus, that Spino was directly behind me. It could hit me any way it liked. It could have killed me right there and then. I run out, I try and restore some stamina, and I feed him some cooked meat. As you can tell, it restored a lot more health than raw meat, but I gotta remember that I only have 30 seconds out there, so I enter the ring just enough to where I can restore a little bit more stamina and feed that health to him, because the more health I get on my Rex, the better he's gonna be. Then I start looking through his gear, seeing if I have a trick up my sleeve, and I sure did, as there was actually some gear that he had eaten off the guy who I killed on the Parasaur. Unfortunately, I took an arrow hit and it scared me. I did not want to take any more, so I start to attack again. And Poop Man had actually died, and his Spinosaurus is actually attacking one of the mammoths, the one on the right, if you can see him. He's kind of halfway in the ring. But he started attacking that, and I didn't realize at this point in time that the Poop Man had died and his Spinosaurus was actually up for taming. So I didn't think anything about it, and I'm kind of stuck right here. I wasn't sure what I was getting stuck on. I think it was the mammoth. At this time, a guy runs up to me, tries to throw something on me, and I kill him. He was one of the dudes who didn't have any dinos, but he was one of the survivors that was actually hiding. And so I run off, try and regain some more stamina, because I was very low from all the hits that I was dealing out. I upgrade my melee damage a little bit more from the hunter bonus, and I instantly jump back in thinking, oh, that Spinosaurus is low, but I quickly realized that it was tameable, but it started attacking me again, so I ran thinking it was already tamed, and luckily, in my favor, it had killed the final survivor. And I remember going on about how I love this game, and this game is awesome. I'm so glad I won. I remember I clapped really loud in the mic, so I'm glad that my microphone didn't work. And anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, I hope you leave a like button. I hope you subscribe, and I also, overall, both of those, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.